guys, welcome to Calvin's Got Game. Today I am doing my top 10 most played games of April. I know I'm a little bit behind, but I have been swamped at work and really doing a lot of things with family. So I'm a little behind on some videos, but gonna get a few out hopefully this weekend. So without further ado, I want to tell you what I played the most in April. Now I have 3 repeats from March. So I got 7 new games I played the most last month in April. So here we go with number 10. Number 10 is Push. This is a push your luck game where you're putting 3 rows of cards out, rolling the dice. If you have to, if you roll a certain color, you lose all that color. Whoever has the most points in the game wins Push. This is my number 10 most played game of April. This is one of the repeats from last month. So, my number 9 is the 2-player game, Lost Cities. It's a 2-player game. It takes 30 minutes to play from Cosmos Games. I really didn't tell you who Push was from. Push is from Ravensburger, and it's 2 to 6 players. And it takes probably about 15-20 minutes to play. Alright, so Lost Cities, 2-player game. Play this quite a bit with my wife. She enjoys it, so that's why we played it in April. It's my 9th game played the most. Alright, and then my number 8 game, which I personally love this game. This is by Cosmos, as was Lost Cities. This is 2 to 4 players, 60 to 90 minutes, Legends of Andor. I never thought my wife would enjoy playing this, but she actually enjoys playing this, and I played a lot with my youngest son as well. So we kind of have our campaign going through. We finished the first 3 scenarios.
Just do the third. We messed up on the third.
Okay, so we did the first. No, we did the starting one where we went through and kind of figured out how to play, because it has the best learning scenario I've ever seen. It's really good. It walks you through, tells you exactly what to do. Great learning system. Quick start guide allows new players to immediately jump in to their first adventure. And believe me, it does let you do that. But I think we played the second one and third one, and we went completely through. The fourth one is where I think we had the hard time. We actually lost that one, but we're going to go back and see if we can't get those gems out of that mine before those I don't even, orcs or whatever they are, but they're terrible, terrible creatures. Legends of Andor. If you hadn't played it, you like adventure games, you like storytelling games, there's a good thematic story coming through in this game. Certain things happen at certain times during this this track. Such a great game. It's got a double-sided board, little cutout figures. It's a really good game. I'm gonna have to do a review on this game. I know I'm a little late to the table, getting this game to the table, a little late buying it, but I really enjoy this game. Legend of Andor, that's my number 8. My number 7, it's a little solo game, which I really enjoy playing, Hostage Negotiator. And I'm behind on buying all these Hostage Negotiators. They got all these Hostage Negotiator packs that you can buy, little cards. And I'm way behind on getting those. But this game is a 1-player game, takes about 15 to 30 minutes. It's from Van Ryder Games, and if you have the time to sit and play one by yourself, you don't have a group of people you can get together or somebody else is busy, this game is a lot of fun. You are being a hostage negotiator, trying to save as many hostages as possible. There are some that will die along the way, but as long as you save more than what perishes, and you get to the hostage taker, you're in good shape. They've got a new one, or they have one that's called the Crime Wave, which this little box fits inside of, and then they have a new one coming out. I think it's on Kickstarter. I'm not getting paid for that, but it may be over already. But anyway, Hostage Negotiator. Guys, great game. That's my 7th most played game in April. My number 6 most played game, another one of my wife's favorite, is Harvest Dice. Harvest Dice takes about 30 minutes to play, 2 to 4 players, from Gray Fox Game. Here you're rolling dice, and the dice are different colors. You have lettuce, tomatoes, and carrots, and you're trying to write these numbers, or you're trying to use the numbers that are on the grid, put a carrot or lettuce. But when you're planting a garden, you have to plant a carrot near a carrot, a tomato near a tomato, and lettuce near a tomato. You can't just have them scattered all over the garden. If any of you ever planted a garden, you want to kind of plant things in a row. So that's kind of what this does. Harvest Dice, my number 6 most played game of April. Fun little game, rolling right, enjoyable. Like I said, 2 to 4 players, 30 minutes, Gray Fox game. Go check it out, folks. My number 5. Been hearing a lot about this game. People think it's wonderful. They've got a deluxe version out, but it's a little pricey. But the little miniatures are really neat. I wasn't sure how much I would enjoy this game, but the Grizzled is pretty fun. It's a cooperative game. It is 30 minutes to play, 2 to 5 players. The players either win or lose together. The right balance between individual and collective risk-taking will lead to success, a true group challenge. And it is a true group challenge. It says 18 plus on here. You could get away with a little bit younger, but there's some strong theme in here, and it's a pretty good game. The Grizzled, I really enjoy it, and it's by Sweet Games and Cool Mini or Not. So they're both on the box here. Great little game. It's my number 5 most played game of April. Really enjoy it. Didn't know if I would, but you know what? When I got it to the table, it is a really enjoyable game. My number 4, and this one's on here because it is such a simple little game. And my mom can play it. She's 78, 79. So she understands how to play it, sort of. Sometimes she'll put the wrong card down. But this game takes about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, 2 to 5 players from IDW Games. It has some really cute little gems in it. And the die monsters are pretty neat. You're trying to put down a card in secret. When you flip them over, whoever has the highest card gets the deal, unless you put down a 5, which a 1 beats a 5 if it's the only one there. But if 2 people play the same card, they cancel each other out. It's a fun little game, guys. It doesn't take long. It is like a filler game. Dia Monsters. That's my number 4 most played game of April. My number 3 is Room 25. Everybody says it's like The Cube, the movie The Cube. Never seen the movie. But I do know I enjoy this game. I haven't got to play it with a larger group of people. I've played it with 2 or 3 people. I think it would be a lot better with more people, but I enjoy it even with the 2 people. We try to play it cooperatively with 2 people and not be jerks knocking each other into different rooms. But I think if somebody if you were playing it with the guard variant, you had other people and you didn't know who the guards were, and I think it is a neat concept. You run, survive, or escape. It's for 1 to 6 players. You can play this solo, and I have played it solo. Wasn't a big fan of it solo, but it's okay. You really have to. You have a certain amount of time you can get out of the cube or the area map there. It takes about 30 minutes, 13 and up. It is from Matagot Games. Guys, pretty neat game. I think it's I want to play it with more people, so when I get it played with more people, I want to review it and let you guys know how it plays. That's my number 3 most played game of April, Room 25. My number 2 is Flinch. It's a repeat from last month. Flinch is kind of very Skip-Bo-ish, but very, very fun. Doesn't have as many Skip-Bos in it as Skip-Bo does, you know, the little wild cards. But it's on the same basis. I enjoy the game. My mom really enjoys it. We can play it in teams. A good little game. This is by Hasbro and Winning Moves Games. It's 2 to 4, 1 to 4, or 2 to 4. Guys, I don't know. 1 to 4. You can play this by yourself. It's 1 to 4 players. It takes probably about 45 minutes to play to an hour. Not a bad game. It's my number 2 game of April, most played. Number 1 is Karuba. You can see it's from 2016. Guys, I buy a lot of my games later. I don't get a lot of new games in all the time. I don't get games sent to me, the newer games. I get some games sometimes to review, but I don't get a lot. So I buy every game that's in my collection. I pretty much bought or earned or traded for. So just Karuba is by Haba Games. I understand it's in their family land. A lot of the Haba games that I've seen were really kiddish. This one is a family weight game. It takes 40 minutes to play, it says, 2 to 4 players. Everybody has their own board. They're trying to make their trail, their path from where their person is or a person is of one color to the temple of the same color. Nobody's board is exactly the same. Sometimes you'll place a piece in the same place as other people, but no path of the board is the same. All the temples and the people are placed exactly like everybody else's, you know, because you all take turns placing a person in a temple, and then everybody places in the same spot on their board so that everybody's going to the same place. You just take different routes to get there. So Karuba is my number 1 most played game of April. Hey guys, I'm going to be doing some other videos here, and I'm doing a segment called Board Game Throwback, which should be coming up. It's going to be talking about games that are from the past. And when I say past, anything from 2000 before 2000. So I've done one already. It was Jitters. If you want to go check it out, it's Board Game Throwback. We're not talking about throwing the games away. They're still good games. It's just been a long time since they've been reprinted or out. So go check that out. I would appreciate it if you'd like, share, and subscribe. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you that subscribe. Go tell a friend. Hey, and thanks for watching Calvin's Got Game. Get a board game to the table. Spend time with family and friends.